The following Let's Play has been rated perfectly fine to watch. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, mwahaha! Hello everyone, welcome to this game. This is Super Mario RPG, well, sorta. It's actually Super Mario RPG Revolution, which is a ROM hack, hard mode sort of thing. With me today I have Lantis and Ixion.
How's it going?
Hey guys.
Because we had just finished recording that last episode of Mario's Amazing Adventure and we figured we'd do something else. However, we couldn't figure out what to do, and so they're just going to watch me play a game instead.
Well, we couldn't squander this rare opportunity of having, three of us together at one time and not do something,
Indeed.
Yeah, when is that going to happen next?
Right? Well, I don't know. You live in so close now. I don't see much.
Wait, is that a green Koopa? That was a green Koopa. There wasn't a green Koopa in Mario RPG.
Well, wasn't there a? No, you're right. There aren't green ones, right?
So. Obviously, there's going to be new enemies.
Was that just special for the intro, though?
No, I'm pretty sure the intro, those were all red.
Yeah. So, here's the thing. The original Mario RPG, it was my first RPG, and I loved it so much I played it to death. So much that I got really good at it, and now it's boring to play. A few years back, I did myself a little, low-level challenge where I beat the game at level 13 and 14. And while that certainly added the challenge back and made it fun again, what I didn't like was that I had to pretty much avoid all the enemies.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So, a while back I saw these videos of Mario RPG ROM hacks, something that was called hard mode, where basically the enemies had double attack power and double HP, and it's like, wow, I wish I could play that. I think that was a precursor to this. This is like version 5, and I know it had a different name before this. But yeah, this is very different actually. It has obviously new enemies, and some enemies are, well, most enemies have new different stats and new attacks. So this is going to be very different. It's the same game, but completely different strategies for fighting enemies.
Yeah. I'm really surprised that Square Enix didn't, throw down the ban hammer on these guys. They're usually really quick on that.
Well, it's probably because it's Nintendo's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's partly Nintendo, and you know how they have all those Mario World ROM hacks floating around.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. But, I don't know, the fact that this is Square's really just makes me think that they'd just be, chasing you with chasing them off the internet with a broom like a, angry grandmother after a cat.
So we're just going to
I've never understood why that there.
What?
Gino fighting that thing from the volcano in the place where you fight Yardovich.
I assume that it's like, I don't know, actually. Maybe it was like that in the beta or something.
And tried to make sense of it
all. Plus, these guys aren't actually there.
Yeah, they're inside. They're not outside.
This is the height of Square's inventive power.
Yeah, and it's a Mario game.
This was a brilliant idea.
Yeah, oh gosh. There's actually a hard mode for Chrono Trigger that I have yet to play. I probably need to get on that. But yeah, back in the day, I absolutely love this game too. This is also one of my first RPGs I've ever played. This was the first RPG I ever played. I was kind of I was a late bloomer. But
the first?
Just like me then.
Yeah.
Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Awesome game.
I remember.
You'll notice that there's no sword sitting there. Apparently, there's no sword sitting there whenever you have no files.
Really? That's how... Oh, that's cool.
I never realized that because after that first time playing, the sword was always there.
That's cool.
Alright. Start a new game because none of these exist. What happens if you choose one of these? Nothing.
Nada de particular.
Also, it would probably be a good idea if we set that latency thing.
Yeah, hold on, I got it.
This isn't actually a two-player game, but they kind of have to hook up onto me in order to be able to watch.
Yeah, also, you being able to hit those timed hits without the latency being freaking as low as possible is going to be impossible.
I haven't played this game on the grip, though.
No! WTF, mates? Really?
Sure, why not?
You know where that name comes back into play, right?
Yes.
uh,
Oh, that'll slow down there. One thing I never liked about emulators and why I only use them for ROM hacks is because they're not really perfect in execution. For this scene here, there's a bit of slowdown that's not present in the actual game.
Yeah, I've noticed. And it's true.
Now,
Emulation's
Mario was supposed to
not
jump
a
there.
perfect art. But it's enough to get by.
There's also a few sound issues, but honestly, here's the funny thing. Mario RPG on the Virtual Console also has emulation issues.
Because that's all the Virtual Console is a freaking emulator.
Like, there's that firewall effect is very hard to see in the Virtual Console version. Alright, so here we are. Let me see if I got all the buttons right. I'd say, yeah, I got all the buttons right. So we're just going to skip all these guys because they're pointless.
Yeah, they don't even give experience.
No. Now,
it's funny, on our screen, since we're the watching, we can see a little bit of, like, jerkiness, but I'm pretty sure it's smooth on your side, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good, that's all I care.
By the way, do you notice anything interesting yet?
No, I don't see anything different yet.
Well, I sure do. In the original Super Mario RPG, you started with a maximum of 20 HP.
Wait, they're giving you more HP?
Oh, they're gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah, but at the same time, these guys normally cause 1 damage if you don't defend. They're a little more powerful now. That attack causes 2 damage, and if that guy punches,
they're doubly powerful.
3 damage.
Oh, 3, wow.
Do I start with more? No, it's the same amount there. Actually, there is a lot of change to even your own stats in this game.
Well, if it's a hard mode, I don't see why they're giving you more HP when you start off.
Balance that out things and stuff. Oh no, I'm trapped and stuff. And let's just skip Bowser. No, we can't skip Bowser, huh? Oh well.
Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah.
Do.
Oh, here's another difference. This is the only difference in text that they made to this game. Instead of Toadstool, her name is Peach.
Good. I like that. That's better.
Now, normally I would be reading the text out loud, but since you guys are here, that would probably get annoying, so I won't.
I like it either way. You know, I actually combined her names.
Whoa. It just said Toadstool.
There you go. Her name is Peach Toadstool. There you go.
Well, I mean...
It makes sense.
Oh, no, Bowser might have said Toadstool.
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll have to watch it on replay.
It is Mario.
Yeah. So, in this fight, you would... In the original game, you would fight Bowser, or you could just go for the Kink Link. Go for the Kink Link. In this version, you can't even target the Kink Link.
Oh, really?
You actually have to fight Bowser.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
So, let's see here.
Yeah, I don't even know.
What does his regular attack cause now?
It causes miss.
What does his regular attack cause now?
Letter.
What does his regular attack cause now? 3.
Okay.
Whatever. It's an introductory battle anyway.
Wow, so yeah, this is going to be hard, just long. That's what she said?
I'm kind of curious. Is it a time thing, or do I have to actually take him out?
I don't know.
Man, I thought we were supposed to keep this PG-13, man.
Well, if Peach was going to tell me to hit the chain, she would have done it by now, so I actually do have to take Bowser out. Normally he would say that, and if you took too long not going for the chain, but in this case you actually have to switch over to the chain at this point. Because if I attack him now, you can't hurt him.
Oh, okay.
Just like the actual game. So now it goes to the actual game where you go to the Kink Link. 2 jumps normally does it.
We'll jump it up.
What?
Well, that...
Except the Kink Link has more HP.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, keep jumping.
Well, one more jump maybe.
That's probably one more jump. Oh, never mind.
There it is.
I probably lost a lot more HP in this battle than any other attempt at this game. It's a chain reaction!
Badoom ching.
I like how Mario almost falls over watching him fall.
You know, I'm a little sad the hammers didn't actually look like the hammers the Hammer Bros actually use. You know, with like the steel handle and the black head on the hammer.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't remember being this high.
That's because you've never had that much weed before. Haha, PG-13.
Well, this is a game with mushrooms and stuff.
This is true.
This is probably the only time ever that Bowser says funga.
Funga.
You know, it would be funny if that was censorship and he actually said something else in the original text.
I think that's the first and only time funga was ever said.
Yeah. Well, that ends the game. Thank you all for watching. We saved the princess. Now we all go home.
Hope you enjoyed this ROM hack.
Or maybe not.
What if funga was a Mushroom Kingdom curse word?
I bet you it is.
Probably just something really dirty, man.
I know, that's messed up.
Should have been censored.
And we got our
Poor
villain.
Princess Toadstool. Her virgin ears.
Yeah, virgin.
So now whenever you load a game, the sword's going to be in the castle.
Yep. I thought this was really cool back in the day, how it showed the title screen again like this.
Very cinematic. This is physically impossible!
Without killing Mario.
Mario doesn't take fall damage.
No.
Well, most times. What are the odds of that?
Hurt.
Why would she be at his house?
That sucked.
Now,
I'm
what
going to
do you
bed.
think? She needed her plumbing worked on.
No, she was picking flowers or something, because Mario's flowers are better. They give you superpowers.
This is also true.
Yeah, well, if you ever watched the Super Show, then it's the Starman that gives you the firepower.
By the way, I gotta show you guys something I found out.
Oh.
If I keep doing this...
Oh. What is that supposed to do?
Look at him.
Oh no, Mario's angry. He's like, ah. How did you ever find that out?
I saw it on the video.
Oh.
Let's leave. Oh, you can actually leave. How about that? Can't really go anywhere.
No, you have to go back.
Alright, Toad, what do you have to say for yourself? Now, the first time that I played this was my first experience with a silent protagonist, so I thought maybe Mario was intentionally being silent here.
Silent protagonists are awesome. I honestly think that's the best way for a main character to be. I often find when you put a personality on a main character, there's usually things about him I usually tend to grate on my nerves.
Now, this will be the only time in the game you could go straight to Bowser's Keep.
Right?
So we'll just walk up the door and beat the game again.
So, see that giant, form of rock right under the bridge, right by the door?
Yeah.
What if Mario just jumped on that right now?
I don't know.
And just, went into the castle.
Halt, who goes there? It's me, Dorothy, I've come to see the wizard. Castle now belongs to us, the Smithy Gang. Oh yeah, that's a real threatening there. I'm quaking in my boots.
Smithy Gang.
It's for our first step towards taking over this world. Of course!
Of course!
If it weren't for nosy characters like you, we'd practically own this world. Oh really? So how many nosy characters have you had to deal with so far?
One. Mario.
So let's see you deal with this.
Nom 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 nom.
That is just so strange.
I know how Peach would deal with that.
Mario has experience with falling platforms. He should just jumped, straight over that.
Well, the door was closed.
And now we can't get there.
Fall. Yeah.
Going to Vista Hill just brings you to this cutscene again. So no point in going there anymore. Now here's the interesting thing. Mario RPG was not my game. It was my grandpa's.
The heck?
No. The original Mario RPG. When it came to RPGs, originally I was not interested in RPGs because they looked weird. With all those numbers on screen and stuff. And when this game came out, it didn't help the situation because I was looking at characters, models of Bowyer and Punchinello, and it's like, what the heck is this? So I wasn't really interested in this game. My grandpa got it for Christmas the year it came out. I wasn't at all interested, but at one point, they started playing, my grandpa tried playing, my aunt, I'm going to edit that name out. My aunt tried playing it, and they got stuck at this point, because they couldn't figure out what to do. So I came in and found out that all you had to do was walk into the house and talk to this guy. And that's whenever I became interested in the game.
That's really weird. Who gives... grandfather seems like the last person I would think of a family member being interested in gaming.
Well, my grandpa was the one that owned the Super Nintendo. I never got a Super Nintendo after I already got Nintendo 64. Why he got a Super Nintendo, I have no idea.
Well, if your grandfather is in fact a grandfather and a gamer, then he's automatically, amazing.
Automatically amazing.
Automatically amazing.
I missed my chance at a joke. I was going to make a Mario is possessed joke whenever he was walking in the air like that.
Oh, sorry, I ruined that for you.
Oh well. He doesn't play anymore. He just sits at the computer playing, like, card games and stuff all the time now.
Oh.
That's not a real game.
Yeah, it is, and so is Farmville.
Oh, Farmville.
And Nintendogs.
Of course I do. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, this was a waste of time.
Now this part coming up is something I'm interested in because...
By the way, if you tell him you don't want the tutorial on those things, you end up getting an extra mushroom, I think.
Yeah, you do.
Because if you go through the tutorial, he makes you use one as an example.
Oh, that's right.
Now I'm going to say no here. Because I know a fact that originally, no matter what, Goombas went down in one hit. And in this game, if you do not do a timed attack, they will not go down. So I'm kind of curious how they got this balanced out now. Oh wait, I was wrong. Unless these enemies here are regular Goombas and not the boosted Goombas from the rest of the game.
What level are you?
Level 1.
Okay.
I'm assuming that these Goombas here are just unchanged so that the tutorial doesn't go broken. Because I'm sure I tried this once before already, and I found out that you cannot kill the Goombas in one hit unless you do a timed attack. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at our stats, because that is changed. Obviously, you got more HP. You wanted to come back and tell me that there were Goombas on the road.
Oh no, not Goombas.
Stop Goombas!
3 mushrooms.
Yay, so now I got 4 mushrooms. So let's take a look at this mini here. Flowers are pretty much the same. Did you start with 10 coins in the original game?
I have no idea.
Let's see, mushrooms recovers 40 HP.
And that was 30.
So items are also changed. And also their descriptions. I think certain items like the amulet where it was like, great item, bad smell. I think items like that are changed so that you actually know what they're supposed to do. Which is nice.
So they redacted a bit of it.
I don't really know what our original stats are.
I don't either.
I do notice that next level there is set at 12. I'm pretty sure that originally it took 15 experience to reach the next level.
Well, if this is a hard mod, why are they... I'm seeing a lot of stuff that's in your favor. Like, start off with higher HP, items heal more, like...
Enemies do double damage.
It'll get
You know
harder.
what this means by the, max level in this game will be higher since you'll have more HP than you ever could since it starts off at a higher base.
Actually, that's a good point to end this video. That's the end of this video.
Yeah, okay.